Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. My name is Sanja and today I'm going to be talking about your emotional guidance system and emotional guidance scale. Now, emotional guidance system is just our navigation system that is telling us whether are we aligning with our desire or not. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible, so if you've never heard of this, you can understand. Basically, how we think and how we feel is creating our world. We turn thoughts into things, but not just the thoughts themselves, but also how we feel from those thoughts, the emotion that it triggers in us, the vibration that sends out. So when you don't feel well, when you don't feel good, and you have a thing that you desire a lot, let's say you're broke but you want money, let's say you keep thinking, I want more money, but you don't feel good about it. That is your emotional navigational system letting you know you are not aligning with what you're desiring and with what you want. It is really good that you become aware of how you feel, and you want your thing that you practice the most to be how you feel, because you'll know, as the more you are aware of how you feel, the more you know whether you're aligning with what you want or you're disallowing for that thing to come into your life. Now, once people start doing this, if you haven't done this before, the thing that happens in the beginning is the whole hell breaks loose. So expect for everything to just go crumble down. But if you don't have a good foundation, you want to just clear it up and start building good one from scratch. So that's not a bad thing. But in the beginning, it might seem like everything just went down to, I don't want to say a bad word. So that's the whole point of you always know what you're gonna manifest based on how you think and feel. So if you don't feel good and you want in your low vibrational level and you want something that is on high vibrational level, until you align with that, you're not getting it. So it's a good thing, because once you focus and know how you feel, you know the next step, what you need to do. Now, today I've printed out this, you can find this on the internet, the emotion that goes above what you feel. Because let's say we have fear, grief, depression, powerlessness, victim. If you want to go put this above here. So if you want to jump from here to joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation, you should go through all of this. This is just in the beginning. Low vibrational emotion, when you feel upset, when you feel anger, we have those emotions for a reason. Don't ever think that's a bad thing. Don't ever think, oh, I feel bad, I'm not good, I'm not worth it, oh, I'm screwing up. No. We have these emotions for a reason. Before I jump into this, I also want you to know it's very important for us to have contrasts, which is experiences, whether we experience something we usually don't want, in order to launch our rocket of desire to know what we do want. And this happens throughout the day. Let's say you see some bag on TV. I mean, it's just, oh, I don't have it. Why should I have it? Then maybe you hear a news that someone's not well or not feeling well, or you see someone that is sick. Oh, I really wish for everyone that I love to be healthy and for all of us to be well. There's all kinds of things, sometimes you're not even aware that are happening, that makes your, okay, now I have a new desire. And in Abraham, they all call it the vortex. So everything that you want is in that vortex. What you should be aware of if you want them is how you feel, so you can align with what you desire. I'm really hoping, I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. So this is the reason why people, especially if they're on low vibration and they want to be happy like this, but they've never practiced it, they just don't do it and can't do it, and then they say this doesn't work. This is the reason why that doesn't work. You can't just jump. When you practice this, first that I do, if it's some situation that I just see it is making me upset, that I see I can't really shake it off that quickly, is letting myself feel it. I hear a bad news about something. I cry. I scream in a pillow. I make sure I live that emotion and let it through me and get it out. What most people do, they have bad emotion towards something, and then they're trying to shove it down, swallow. No, I'm not gonna feel that. I'm not supposed to cry. I'm not supposed to show emotion. I'm not supposed to, especially men, but some women as well, but mostly this is like for men. I'm supposed to be toughen up. I'm supposed to be strong. I'm not gonna let this emotion stop me. But that builds up, that eats you up. That's how a lot of people also get sick. Again, you have a lot of evidence for this nowadays. Just take this video as my opinion, my belief. Go look for other professionals, anything. Just, this is my channel, my belief, what works for me, what I've seen other people do and works for others as well. Again, this is, I would say, our group. There's no group, but anyway. So let that emotion that you have go through you. Don't obviously hurt other people. Don't take it out on others. You can take it out on a pillow. I always say this, if you need to scream, scream in a pillow. If you have neighbors, if you have thin walls, scream in a pillow. Because that way you can still scream, but it's gonna be less loud. Me and my daughter, we have this technique, even if everything is fine. Maybe sometimes you just didn't get everything out, just in case. 1, 2, 3, just get out. If you need to, go in a bed, cover yourself with a blanket, but make sure you get everything out. And then what I suggest you do after everything is out, which I'm really hoping it just lasts a day, 2 tops, have a nap. Have a nap or a good night's sleep, because when you sleep, you reset everything. And that's a good place to start with, apart then, low vibration. You have 68-second rule, which means after 16 seconds of feeling something, on that goes another 16, on that goes another 16, around 68-second mark, this is all from Abraham, that emotion that you have just goes now. And you need to let it flow. You need to just let it do its own thing. But like I said, sleeping, napping, perfect. Now, that was a little intro of 8 minutes. Great. So, this is the scale for the beginners, because like I said, later on you know what you're doing. If you want to go from victim, powerlessness, fear, depression to joy, no can do. Next, what you do. The lowest is that. I don't know if you can see. Again, you can find it on the internet. I think it's the other way around anyway here. The vibration that is higher than that is insecurity or guilt and unworthiness. Now you have, this is a downward spiral, this is an upward spiral, or you have lower vibrations here, higher vibrations here. I'm hoping that's really simple. After insecurity, guilt, unworthiness, you have jealousy. When you feel these things, again, don't take it out on other people. What you can do is write things down. You can write how you feel. You can write, I'm jealous of this. Why am I jealous? Where is it coming from? Write everything. Again, no need to argue with other people. No need to tell anything to other people. Experience it so that you can move on. Experience it sometimes so you can see what part of you is not healed. Sometimes you just have to heal a part of you, accept it, that it's okay to feel that. None of these things means that they're not okay or they're bad. They just tell you where you are in terms of what you want. Is jealousy part of love? No. I really hope that those who say, oh, well, when you love, you get jealous. Jealous is from insecurities that you have. When you feel jealous, it's not because you feel love, it's because you're insecure. I really hope you get that. The higher vibration from jealousy is hatred or rage. Now again, hatred, rage, no, none of these lower vibrations should you take out on anyone else. If you need to speak someone or do something, do it on a higher vibrational scale, on when you feel better. Don't do things when you're on low, when you don't feel well. But once your vibration gets higher, then it's when you're supposed to be doing things in terms of when you're on upward spiral. So after hatred or rage is revenge. All of these are a downward spiral, but all of these things are on a higher vibrational scale than depression is, let's say. Again, if you can have a professional that can help you with anything that you feel right now, really get help. I've said this before, when I was depressed, I had to go through it by myself, and sorry, I saw a cat. And it's not, I don't think, even looking back, I didn't even know I was depressed. I only knew I was depressed after I overcame the depression. So I had this fog in my head, or maybe they didn't even talk about depression, so I didn't even know what it was. I had this fog, I could not remember anything. Still to this day, I have black holes in my memory. I don't know what happened there, and this was for years. And people tell me, oh, remember when you were here last time? And I was like, I've never been here. Yes, you have. And then another person, oh, this is the last time we saw each other. And remember, the amount of people and the amount of stories, I just like, when one person says it, you're like, meh, maybe they think, but then I realize I have so many black spots from being depressed, of memory just gone. And also I've heard this, I've seen this show on television. There is, you have to go Google this, but like from depression you can get memory loss. So it's not, making stuff up. It can happen. But like dementia from depression, something like that. But it's really, if you can get help, please get help, because I went through it alone. I honestly wish I had someone to be there with me, for me, to just get me out of it. Anyway, after revenge, and you can plan this revenge, like in terms of not executing the revenge, just planning it. If revenge feels better, and it does, from hatred, you want to go level up, you can write down on a piece of paper how you would do it. You can picture it in your head how you would do it. Obviously, just don't execute it. Don't do things when you're here. When you're here, try not to do things other than have a nap. So, after revenge comes anger. After anger, discouragement. After discouragement, blame. After blame, worry. I want everyone to see that worry is on downward spiral. I have a video. What did I name it? And I don't know. Something about worry. It's that, yeah, worrying is like praying for something you don't want. I think that's how I named it. After worry, you have doubt. The level from doubt is disappointment. Higher is overwhelmment. Is that even a word? Overwhelment. It is under quotes. Then after that, frustration, irritation, impatience. Higher level than that, pessimism. Higher than that, boredom. These are all on downward spiral. And again, this makes your emotional guidance system, this is the scale of it, it's guiding you to telling you whether you're aligning with something you want or you're disallowing that to come in your life. That's the gist of it. So now you have upward spiral. You have contentment. Higher than that on a vibrational scale. Hopefulness, optimism, positive expectation, belief, enthusiasm, passion, and then you have joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, appreciation. So this is the scale which tells you whether you're allowing something or disallowing something. Also, when you feel, let's say, fear, you want to be happy, the next step for you is to feel insecurity, guilt, and unworthiness. Now, you can go through all of these emotions in a day through this scale. You don't have to go one day I'll feel this. You can go through this in 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Feel this, then feel that, then feel this, then feel that. But this is going to let you know what the next step is, which makes it so easier. Because all of these are on downward spiral. You're trying to go from here to joy, and it's not happening. And let's say now you feel anger. But anger is better than being a victim. Anger is a higher vibration than being powerlessness is. That feeling anger is better than even feeling jealousy. But you know now, okay, let's say I feel anger. The next I need to feel is discouragement. This is usually when people stop. When they don't know the scale. They feel discouraged, which is still here. This doesn't work. I've tried and it didn't work. I've tried and I failed. Usually this doesn't work. You get frustrated, you get angry, and then you get discouraged, and then you stop. Think of something in your life, I don't know, let's say exercising. I've tried, especially in the beginning of January, making this, I'll exercise every day, I'll do this every day, this is going to become my new habit. You maybe skip a day, you get frustrated, you get angry, this doesn't work, or my muscles feel sore, I don't see the result in 2 weeks yet. They just get discouraged and they stop. Or they see someone else that now it's feeling better and look, I want that, but I've tried and this doesn't work. You maybe even tried it for 6 months, but now you don't look what you think you were gonna look. In the end, you just get discouraged and you stop. Now you know, after discouragement, there is blame. That's even higher. Some people go to blame, some don't. Where it's like, I blame myself. I shouldn't have eaten that cake. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Some people get that, but mostly they get discouraged and they go, this doesn't work. I'm done. That's it. So, blame, worry, doubt, disappointment, overwhelmed, frustration, irritation, impatience, pessimism, boredom. That's it. Once you go through that and then get on this upward spiral, gets easier. But everything just takes practice. All it takes is practice. If you're someone that knows how to cook a meal, you didn't know how to chop vegetables in the beginning with a knife. You had to learn. Now it gets quicker. Now you can just do it easy. Everything that you did, even brushing your teeth, even learning how to walk, everything took time. Everything took practice. Once you do this enough times, now I know, okay, anger, I feel angry, I get it out. I feel sad, I get it out. When I reset myself, which is through an app, I go through things that I'm grateful for. I put music that makes me feel good. I don't have to go that step by step. Now I know I felt this, live it, go back. Feel this, live it, go back. This, live it. Sometimes reset with sleep. Depends on how attached I am to it, how bad it is. Live it. If I need to reset, go back. But if you've never done this, you can Google just emotional guidance scale. Even if you put in Google the emotional guidance system, this is going to come up. And this is what you should have in the beginning. and then just go higher vibration. Like I said, what is higher vibration than depression? You doubt, anger, rage, because even when you feel rage, you feel like you have at least a bit more power than when you feel like a victim. I'm really, really hoping this will make sense. If you are not sure about all the details, watch this video again. Because in one moment, that moment, this is gonna click. Sometimes you need to watch the same video 100 times, and then in that one moment, you'll maybe hear something you didn't hear the first 99 times, or it's just gonna click. Oh, what I think and feel is creating my reality. My thoughts are turning into things. How I feel is making me aware whether I'm getting something that I want or I'm not. So if I feel powerlessness, if I feel anger and I want something that's going to make me happy, I have to be happy to get it. What can I do about it? Like I said, go one vibration higher, one vibration higher, one vibration higher. What to do to get to that vibration higher? Watch comedies, listen to music that makes you feel good, exercise, anything that makes you feel, be surrounded by people that you love. Write how you feel, how you want to feel. Make videos of your future self. Meditate. Why is meditation so good? Because you can stop that resistance with practice. You're not in control of your thoughts, which you are, but you just stop that resistance from happening, which is really, really a good thing. And then you practice. When you go to that higher vibration, again, you can go through all these scale in 10 minutes. But if you have not had that before, this may take a while, but it can be maybe for one vibration 10 minutes. You can go through all of this in a day. Easy. But like I said, expect for the whole hell to break loose, for everything to go to shit. I'm really sorry that I swore. Expect it, but that's a good thing, because from then on you can build something that is stronger. You can build a new habit. You can build something that is serving you. How? Follow everything that feels good. Something that you find something interesting, follow it. That's gonna make me feel good, follow it. Take a new hobby, do something that makes you feel good. Follow that. And then you know when you feel excitement, when you feel happiness, when you feel joyous, you'll get more of things that feel like that. So none of these are bad, none of them. We have them for a reason. Don't ever feel bad about feeling any of it on a downward spiral. Even on upward spiral, maybe something they're not supposed to feel good. Do things that make you feel good. Focus on them. In time, that's going to be okay, I'm supposed to feel good. Anything that you feel, you create. Do you want to create more of the things that you don't like, or more of the things that you do like? That's honestly an easy question. Answer yourself. Do you want to have more things that you do like or don't like? What do you want? It's up to you. This is why it's a free will. We choose our thoughts. Now, a lot of us didn't learn this from our parents. I get that. A lot of us didn't learn this in schools, and no one else told us this before. I understand that completely. But now that you know better, you can do better. So take this. What is the level up from this? And get more things that you want in life and enjoy life. Okay? Hope this helps. See you next time. Bye.